I have prepared for CAT with just 1 month. Around October, I started preparing. I did not give any mocks for my CAT preparation. So what happened in my DILR section that my scores were very low. I attempted 2 sets. I completed them during the exam. But as I have not given any mocks, the sets I chose were the difficult ones of them. Hi, I am Bhaskaran. I am from a town called Dongargarh in Chhattisgarh. I have been working with Deloitte for 10 months before joining my MBA. I have done my graduation in chemical engineering from NIT Raipur. My profile is 988. I have got a 10 CGPA in my 10th, 86% in my 12th, and 84.9 in my graduation. So a decision to pursue an MBA was very well thought in my graduation itself. I wanted to gain some work experience and then appear for CAT. So I wanted to appear for CAT 24, but when I joined Deloitte, I wanted to take a role in a leadership and management position that gives me an opportunity to take ownership of my work and do my creativity as well. So that is the thing that led me to an MBA in FMS. I had it in my mind that I would be appearing for CAT doing an MBA at some point of my time. But during my experience in Deloitte, I had a technology consulting role. It involved a lot of coding. So I thought I should enter MBA as fast as I can. That would give me a kickstart to my career. I have prepared for CAT with just 1 month. Around October, I started preparing. I did not give any mocks for my CAT preparation. This would sound interesting, but this is because I have been appearing for many exams throughout my career. So that exam handling and pressure handling capacity I had, I appeared for CDS, I appeared for FCAT, I appeared for NDA exams. They have a syllabus, and the preparation plays a very important part in clearing those exams. While in CAT, preparation plays an important place, but also the luck factor on the D-Day and your mindset on the CAT exam day works a lot. So I think proper planning and strategy while attempting the CAT paper is very important in CAT exam, and other exams require a preparation more. So my percentile in CAT 2023 was 98.1. My VARC percentile was 99.18. My DILR being little backward, it was 79.97. And my quant percentile was 94. I decided to assess myself on my strengths and abilities. As I had a very limited amount of time, and I was working as well, so I can put a limited amount of my energy as well. Coming to VARC, I have been a very avid reader. I read other newspapers as well. As I told, I appeared for other UPSC exams. So I had an idea of speed reading. So I had a quality of speed reading that certainly helped me in VARC. Also, I have come from an engineering background, and during my placements, I have prepared for the quant section. So I had that in my mind. I just needed to recall it a little bit. VARC and quant were very much up to the mark of CAT with a little bit of revision. The most focus was on DILR. So practicing more and more sets, different types of sets that I could do. That was a focus during my preparation during this 1 month. So what happened in my DILR section that my scores were very low. I attempted 2 sets. I completed them during the exam. But as I have not given any mocks, the sets I chose were the difficult ones of them. So I think I would emphasize more on giving mocks if you have enough time, because that creates an idea of what type of sets to choose during the exam, and that would certainly help you to score more comparatively. My best calls from IIM Indore, IIT Bombay, and FMS only. In my IIM Indore interview, that was my first interview. It was whole academic based. They grilled me on my chemical engineering background, and after that it went around 20 minutes. It was a stress interview, and after that my IIT Bombay interview went a traditional interview with tell me about yourself question and going on my background, checking a bit on current affairs. So that was it. And after that, my FMS interview, it was a stress interview, as you cannot predict how an interview goes. So in my FMS interview, I was working in a service sector. So they came to service sector and they went to GDP and all the data points regarding the GDP. That I would suggest कि you should focus more on the current happenings. You should have an idea of current happenings for FMS interview. I converted all my calls fortunately. FMS being a very legacy college with a history of more than 70 years, that became a very important reason, and it is among the best B schools of the country. The ROI factor was certainly a part of my decision as well, apart from domain. So it was a no-brainer for me to choose FMS among all these. Somebody has a very little time before CAT, first step should be assessing your strengths and weaknesses, because according to that you make plans. I had an experience in reading and I can read fast, so I did not focus much on VARC. You should assess your risk and selectively select topics that are of more weightage. For example, in Quant you can select arithmetic and algebra, and for DILR you can practice the major sections like seating arrangement, Casslet sections. For VARC, I think practice is very important. In 1 month, if you don't have any experience, I think it would be a little difficult to get you a hold on that. Try mocks, because if you don't have an experience into CAT exam, I was fortunate enough, but during the CAT exam, someone may break down if they ruin one of the sections. So I think that is something very important while appearing for CAT in a very short period of time.